Hello everyone, this is Alpa from the Mission Care Organization. Today we are in Whitby with Nalini, and I'm so glad that she's talking with us today about her journey. So let's ask her some questions. Hi Nalini,
Hello,
how are you doing?
I'm doing well, and how are you?
I'm very good.
Good.
So tell me about something about you, like your life, your family.
Well, I am one of five children. My parents are they live. My dad just passed away. My mom is here with me right now. I have three sisters and a brother. Um, I am a teacher. I love kids.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I absolutely love kids. I work with special needs kids. Um, I love singing and going to the gym. Um, I think I'm a pretty strong person.
I see that.
Yeah.
I see that. So, are you, whatever right now, tell me about your situation, like your current status. You wanna talk about?
Sure. I was. Do you want me to start from the beginning? I was diagnosed and.
Yes,
Better.
yes, if
Okay.
you want to.
Sure. I was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer last April. It was just a routine physical, but because of my younger sister having been diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer 6 years ago, my doctor thought she'd send me for a mammogram and all that. And I went for the mammogram, I had an ultrasound, and they told me that they had seen a spot. So, of course, then they set up the biopsy, another ultrasound, and it was very quick. It was quick. The whole process was like about 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's why I was asking that. How long does it take?
Yeah, it took about 3 weeks for me to get into the appointments and all of that, and I got the results on April 25th. I remember the date.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, April 25th is when they told me that it was cancer. At first, well, it was very shocking for me. I didn't have any pain, wasn't feeling sick, anything like that. I guess my thoughts were if you had cancer, you'd feel sick,
You feel sick,
sick
exactly,
or,
yeah.
all these kinds of things. I never felt any of that. Didn't even know that there was something there. My doctor told me, and I think I took it pretty well. I cried for a bit, but then I was okay. I didn't think much about it because I was still working at the time. So I kept myself busy until, they were able to do the biopsy to say for sure, right? Like, they do the biopsy and all
And I
that.
think they find the stage.
The stage and the
or
staging and stuff. So kept myself busy. I went to work every day. I was myself. Nobody at work knew.
Oh,
Nobody at work knew that I was even had anything. I didn't want to share at that time. I did tell my family when I did get the results. It was a bit of a shock, like I said. My family didn't take it very well, only because, like I said, my younger sister, 6 years being diagnosed with breast cancer, and when she was diagnosed, she wasn't even diagnosed at like stage 1 or 2. She was already stage 4. She had no idea she had it as well.
so no symptoms she has?
No
as
symptoms.
well? Okay.
She had no symptoms, and maybe I can explain, if you want me to go into that at some point. But she had no symptoms. Just standing at her counter one day, sneezed and passed out from pain.
Oh.
Yeah, they thought she had osteo. She was 36 years old when she was diagnosed.
Oh.
Yeah, so they didn't take that too well. And mind you, she is still alive today. She's still struggling. She struggles. She's getting a little weaker now, but she is alive. She's a strong person. She has her faith. Um, so going through that, and then 2 years ago, my dad passed away from cancer.
Oh,
So now having my diagnosis, it was
yeah, it's
wow.
really a big shock.
It was a big wow factor. We went from there. I mean, they were very supportive. I had my family, I had friends, I have my church family as well, that supported, and you know, we talk, and they always make sure that I was doing okay, always offer some kind of hope, some kind of, you know, prayer, whatever it took. Yeah, so it that was part of it, and within a month, April, in June, I had surgery. I had a partial mastectomy.
Okay.
So they,
But that was quick then.
it
Yeah.
was very
Yeah.
quick. I was really pleased. I mean, at the time, it seemed like, even though it was only a couple of months, it seemed like forever.
Exactly. Yeah, you have to
But-
wait even a week, then you feel
Yeah,
like
It's a
you're-
lifetime. But it was really quick. So I was really thankful for that.
That's good.
Yeah.
One more thing. I have seen that when you are diagnosed with cancer, the first thing people think themselves, it's like they just blame themselves. Did you have any thought like that? That oh, it was my fault. That maybe I didn't do right. Maybe like something like that.
Yeah.
I've seen many people. They just blame themselves.
To be quite honest, I didn't have those feelings. I didn't have any of that towards myself, because I thought I was doing everything. I'm a very healthy person, so I eat healthy. I go to the gym like 5 days a week. I look after myself. So was I blaming myself? I didn't blame myself, because I thought, looking at my family, so looking at my own family, I thought, it is what it is. How my thing was, how am I going to get through this?
Exactly. Yeah.
You know,
So
I didn't
that's
want to
not-
feel sorry for myself. I didn't want to. Mind you, there were moments of maybe a little bit of anger, a little bit of disappointment, a little bit of sadness, a little bit of the whole grieving process, I guess, is how it was explained. That you go through all these emotions, all these different feelings, and I did have some of that, but I never once thought, this is my fault. I thought, this is something that's happened. I have to accept it, and now I have to move on, because I want to live. I have lots to live for.
Exactly.
I don't want to have the negativity where, you're down and depressed and all these kinds of things, because I know that's not even good for you, right? Being like that is not. You need to pick yourself up, and you need to fight.
Exactly.
You need
So,
to fight.
were you a self-motivated, or did you get this positivity or motivation from someone else, from book, or maybe?
My doctors gave me books to read. I've had friends who've gone through the same kinds of things. I watched my sister. She was a big motivator for me, because I thought, if she at stage 4 could keep fighting no matter what, I can do this.
Yes.
I can do this. I had lots of people praying for me, and like I say, I had my family, I had my church family, and I have my family at work, is what I call them, because there was such a big support group of people encouraging you, always, even if you felt a little down, just a smile, or they'd bring me, a flower or something, just something just great, just to brighten my day. And that truly was a blessing to me, right? And my doctors, my own family doctor was fantastic. My surgeon, as well as, so I had radiation and I take chemo pills. So it's
That's what my other question was, that what treatment you went
right.
through.
So I did 6 weeks every day of radiation, and then the chemo pills for.
So you're still continuing.
Yes, just for a little bit, I think, and I'd like to.
Like, what about the insurance and stuff? Was it covered, or because the other thing is that medications are very expensive.
My medications were covered.
It was it for your work?
Both, yes.
So from your work,
from my work
it was
and-
covered.
Yes, and my ex, his work as well. So
Okay, so
yeah.
that's good. That's good. And you know, there's this trillium drug plan from government, but not all medications are covered.
I didn't know that.
Yes, so that happened to me. I had my work insurance, but I didn't know there is a maximum, and in 1 year it's just maxed out,
Right.
and I just got panicked. Like, when I'm gonna, you know, like $11,000 for medication every month, what I'm gonna do? And then I got to know about this trillium drug plan. So
Okay.
that's like you pay some deductible, like 4% or something of your income,
Okay.
and the rest the government pay for it.
And that's
but
great to know.
The thing is, not all medications are covered. So that's what we are trying, that whoever needs even financial help, we are there to help them. So that's what we are doing. Whoever cannot afford cancer treatments, like even $1,000 per month, it's like too much when you're not working.
Yes,
So
that's true.
yeah, that's what we are trying to. And so, do you know like how long you have to take these medications, or?
My doctor said 2 years, and then depends on how I'm feeling.
Okay.
You know, she said if
So what's the
I have an
difference right
option.
now?
I have an option of maybe not taking it.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
but you don't want to take any risk, I would say, right?
Yeah, that's true too.
How are you feeling right now?
Right
compared
now,
to maybe last year.
by last year, I feel great now. Tired some days, but I mean, it comes with it. You know, it comes with it. So
Yeah.
again, I just try to eat healthy. I still try to stay active. I mean, I don't go to the gym right now because of the whole COVID.
Oh yes, yes.
But I do work out at home here
Oh,
and
that's
stuff.
nice.
Yes, I have my stuff that I do at home. Yeah, I feel great. I do feel good. I feel blessed.
That's nice. And do you have any special diet, or you're just like eating normally?
I try to eat as healthy as possible, like, you know, all the greens and my dad, when he was alive, for my sister, he would find all these recipes and stuff, and so she's passed them along as well.
Oh,
So we make like smoothies together and all using all different kinds of greens and ginger and turmeric and all these kinds of stuff.
just
so.
to give you boost up and
Yes.
right, energy.
Yeah, and to
I would
build
say.
build my energy and just keep me going.
I want to ask you that. Did you have like any person asking you some question you didn't like it? Like, I know people they just ask you anything, you know. Some question they shouldn't ask you,
Yeah.
and do you have anything like that? Like,
Not really. At work, people were concerned, and I just said to my admin when they told the staff, I just asked them that if they wanted to talk to me, they could talk to me after school and ask me anything. I would be willing to answer to a certain extent. But my request was, please don't ask me anything during work time.
exactly. Yes.
I'm here to work and I want to focus on that. I just don't, want to think. Nobody really asked me anything that was inappropriate, I don't think.
That's good. Because why did I ask that? Some person when they came to know that I have cancer, so the first question she asked is like, then how come you have your hair? And that just made me feel so bad that I'm just asking because people shouldn't ask some question.
Yeah.
Like they think it's just normal, but they don't know how we feel, right?
Yes, and actually, I was saying about the hair. It wasn't the hair. It was because I had lost so much weight. Because I dropped like 30 pounds. Like, I mean, even though I was healthy, I was at a good weight. But after I was diagnosed and going through my treatments and stuff, I had lost. And so even at work, people would be like, "Oh my goodness, you're so skinny. Are you okay?" And yeah, I'm fine. Like, I'm fine. I just didn't go into all the details as to what was happening until after they had known. And even then, they never really, they'd make little comments, but that was it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so cute for you. Do you want to give any message to other cancer warriors, like who are not really strong like you, and they just take it so badly, so negatively? Do you want to give any message to them?
My motto is, for me, is I may have cancer, but cancer doesn't have me. I am willing to fight because I have a life to live. I have many things to live for. You have to stay positive. You have to dig deep down inside and find that fight. There are lots of people willing to help, to offer you whatever you need. So please don't ever blame yourself. Don't go into depressions. Don't look forward to life because there's lots for us to do. Maybe you can be someone to help encourage someone else as well. I think that would be my message.
That's really nice of you, and I'm so glad that I'm talking to you right now. You are just giving me another energy.
And I'm so happy to be
Yes,
talking
whenever
with you.
I feel a little down, I just think about people like you, that okay, if they can do it, then for sure I can do it.
And that's why we need to be there for each other.
Yes.
I know I just met you, but I feel like we have a connection, like a bond
Exactly, yeah.
through this. And I'm so appreciative that I've gotten the chance to meet you and
You too.
have you in my life, and that's how I feel. That's just me.
Do you have anything to say about our foundation, like any suggestions? Because we are trying to just motivate cancer patients to.
I think what your foundation, what you're doing is fantastic. We need more people like you, and we need more people to get involved in what you're doing because, like you said, there's so many people that don't have what we have.
Exactly, yes.
And I think however I can help, I want to be able to work with you and help as well.
That's nice.
To be a part of your organization. But I think what you're doing is fantastic, and I think with that, I hope people see it as a blessing and see what you're doing for the greater good of other people.
Thank you so much. So that was Nalini, and it was really nice to talk with her. So see you in our next session. Stay tuned. Goodbye.